cannot do does not exist. What Roy cannot do does not exist. We dey pray, they show. My name is Eno. I'm recording this testimony from Port Harcourt, Rivers State. It started in 2017. And it's that time of the month for me to observe my menstrual cycle. I'll be bloated, and then after the menstrual cycle, it will go back in. It has been on and off like that up until 2021. In 2021, when it came out, after the menstrual cycle, the tummy refused to go back in. It became stable. I went to the clinic for further investigations. They said they are going to operate me that is fluid. But they wanted to know the cause of the fluid, so they took sample of the fluid and then segment of my ovary for further investigations. The result came out that it's not cancerous, but they couldn't tell what the cause of the fluid was. I was told to come back 6 weeks post surgery. 6 weeks post surgery, I went. Before them, the tummy was already growing. I told them, but since it wasn't visible, they said I should come back in 3 months' time. 3 months' time, I went back. It was visible now. They took sample of this fluid, sent it to Lagos for further investigation. The result came out that it was endometriosis. They said, okay, they are going to place me on medication for 3 months. So I was on this medication. Look, I was supposed to start in November 2022. I did the surgery in May 2022 November. My tummy was already swollen. So they are like, before I start this medication, that they are going to tap the fluid. So they tapped the fluid. It was measured 6.5 liters of fluid. So after they drained the fluid through abdominal tap, I started the medication in November. I stopped in February 2023. So I went back to the clinic that 3 months has elapsed. They said I should stop. Then in March, my tummy started growing again when it was that time of the month. Like I was bloated, like it was very visible and very big, like I was never on any medication. I went to the clinic. They said I just have to bear with them, like be coming for the tap and all of that. I wasn't okay. I was confused. Could it be spiritual? Could it be physical? And they were like, the result came out endometriosis. Endometriosis does not make someone to look like this. You're very skinny, emaciated. Are you sure it's not cancer? Like they are seriously suspecting cancer, because when they opened me up, they told me during the counseling session that all my organs were frozen. How come they are saying it's not cancer? That they could not even penetrate, like do other things that they were supposed to do inside of me. So they just then sealed me up. As I was searching for solution, the tummy was growing. It became very big. I didn't go to the clinic till 2024. After I searched everywhere, I could not get solution. I went back to the clinic, and this time the tummy was very big. Like this was the biggest my tummy has ever been. Mind you, the 6.5 liters of fluid that was removed in November 2022 was less than 6 months after the surgery. But this time the tummy, I carried it for more than a year. So when they now did the tapping, they removed 13.5 liters of fluid. This was October 2024. It was so big that I could not even take pictures of myself. Like I hated the way I was looking. I refused anybody from taking pictures of me. So after that, I went back to the clinic. When I recovered, 2025 February, I went back to the clinic. I'm like, the tummy already started giving me signs again, like the fluid was coming back. So I told them what could be the once and for all permanent solution. They said they are going to conduct hysterectomy, that they've done it for a lady with similar case, and since then she has been fine. Nothing has happened to her again. Then they carry out hysterectomy, that there is no way this thing will happen again. That is the only solution medically that they can give to me. I was fine with it because I was totally tired of this back and forth. Today you're fine, tomorrow you're sick. Today you're fine, tomorrow you're sick. And the thing is, when it grows like that, the shame of looking pregnant when I'm not, and working with this pregnancy, evil pregnancy, it was something. When the stomach starts growing, I don't go out again. I come back to the house, come back into my shell, like I had it inside my house. I don't go out again. I don't allow anybody to see me because it was really looking very bad. So I'm like, okay, I was okay with the option because it's better than not having a life, because you cannot be sick every now and then. Every 2-3 months you're bloated again, and then you go back in. That's not it. So I was okay with that, but the front was not there. So there was a friend of mine, Love, that sent me this link. So I've been on and off. So there was a particular day I was on the altar till it was testimony time. It was that testimony that really got me hooked. Like I stayed till they finished the whole testimonies and communion and everything. So since then I started listening to people's testimonies. I heard of what Roy was doing. So I was okay. So much. The thing came out again, very serious, very severe, unlike other times. But Roy came through for me. I prayed the O8 prayer and God came through for me. In my house where I was praying the O8 prayer. My body will not be buried in you. My blood will not be spilled on you. My bones will not be scattered on you until I say so. And as I've not said it with my mouth, it will not happen. I was saying this in the midst of this crisis, and I made sure my hand touches the earth. And that was how Roy came through for me. Since May till now, Roy made my tummy that was very big, that was very swollen. Roy made it to become very, very flat, like flatter than, because normally when I go to the clinic, they remove the fluid, but never a time have they been able to remove all since it wasn't a surgical process. But Roy came through for me in this house through the OH prayer. Roy did the tapping without hysterectomy, without abdominal tapping. Roy made my tummy flat, and since then till now, it's 5 months, and there's nothing like fluid in my tummy. I'm perfectly fine. I'm okay. I say, may God bless all the NSCPDians everywhere in the world. God bless Pastor Jerry. The oil on the head never run dry. I say, in the name of Roy, I exalted in Jesus' name.